Excuse me for a moment. Andrew. 11 years ago, almost to this day, I was sitting in a grimy, dirty, upholstered reclining chair in a sketchy hotel in College Park, Maryland, awaiting my future partner in crime, Jason Gill, my roommate, someone who I've never met, someone who I have in fact never spoken to up until that moment. But somehow through the miracle of the Maryland Hillel chat board and two obsessive compulsive Jewish mothers, neurotic to the core, both of whom were more concerned for our own well-being than probably our future wives. We love you, Chelsea. Both of whom decided somehow Jason and I were slated to live together as roommates. So there I was sitting in this chair, waiting for Jason to walk in, and I look up and I see a tall, skinny, seemingly malnourished, pale, but nevertheless handsome, good-looking kid with a smirk on his face that only a life of Jewish Long Island privilege could give somebody. And I knew that Jason was going to be my roommate. So there we were. So Jason walks in, and Jason made our perfunctory, awkward small talk, and God knows what we said to one another. And meanwhile, our own parents were engaging in their own awkward small talk. I don't know what they said. That must have been awful. But meanwhile, me and Jason were talking, and Jason says, "Let's go take a walk. Let's go have a look at what college was going to be like for the two of us over the next years, and what turned out to be over the next 3.5 or 4 years." And we leave the hotel, and Jason says to me, "I have us covered." And he pulls out his wallet, and there is a fake ID. And out of my own goodwill and nature, I didn't have the heart to tell Jason that no one thought he looked 18, let alone 21. But I said, "You know what, Jason, you're right. You've got us covered." So Jason and I were walking around, checking out women for us to talk to, and God knows what else. And there we were. So Jason and I were walking. We make our way back to the hotel. This was a seminal moment in my own life and my relationship with Jason and his family. We make our way back to the hotel. Our parents are talking, and Jason's mom, Mrs. Gill, Fran, pulls me aside, and Mrs. Gill says to me, "Jason is my baby. You are her bodyguard. Make sure nothing bad happens to him." And Jason's mom said this in jest, and I thought, of course, this was just fun, chuckles, banter. But of course, there was something much more significant behind this ominous directive. And somehow in the back of my mind, that this resonated powerfully and sunk into my hindbrain. And over the course of the next 4 years, I thought of Jason as just, a boy, a cute kid, someone who was skinny and nice, but a good guy. And that's not to say over the course of the next 4 years, we didn't all, myself, Jason, some of the gentlemen predominantly at that table, engage in debaucherous adventures that would make even the most adversarial Playboy magazine editor blush, but nevertheless, Jason was always a young, good-looking, gentle guy to me, and that's how it was even until I graduated college. 4 years ago, I got a call from Jason, and Jason said, "I met a girl," and I'm thinking to myself, well, big deal. We meet girls all the time, Why are you calling me right now, But Jason said, "This one is different. This one is special." And cynically, I almost hung up the phone. but somehow Jason and Chelsea, they managed to set up a night where all three of us were going to go out. We met up at some bar in the Lower East Side, I think. God knows which one. Verlaine, perhaps, $5 martinis. A perennial favor of most people here. I know, well, of course you do, yes. And all of us were there, and I walked in, and I thought, great, another broad from Long Island. I'm sure this will be a fascinating evening for me. No, we love all of you. No, but seriously, that's what I thought. And there I am. But little did I know, I met someone wonderful and beautiful in Chelsea. But more significant in my own mind, I saw a change in Jason. And Jason no longer looked like the young boy that walked into that disgusting hotel in College Park, Maryland. Jason looked different. And today, as I was reflecting on all of this and thinking about what I wanted to say tonight, it occurred to me that Jason did not look different, but Jason was in fact different. Jason was manifestly different, and Jason was now a man under Chelsea's guidance. Chelsea was Jason's masculine Sherpa in a way that he had never before experienced. And I realized that this is what love in kind of a very wedding crasher sense is about. You know, you find someone who maximizes your own capacities and abilities, and that's what Chelsea does. Now I'm looking at Jason, handsome, tall, filled out a little bit, and Jason is the man that we all love, and that is because Chelsea is a good woman. Chelsea and Jason, this is a surreal moment for me to be standing here on the eve of your wedding. I almost can't believe that the night has us. I could stand here saying good things about both of you, about Chelsea's sweetness and Jason's heart all night. What is there more to say? And congratulations, Mazal Tov. I love both of you.